he's gonna have a hard time. Yeah, right. Destiny explains why he thinks Hasan always loses to Asmongold in their verbal spats. Especially in this format, as well, will always win because Asmongold can engage with the facts more honestly. Hasan is having to fight Asmongold on 2 to 3 different levels here. Okay, he's just gonna say it, so I'm not reading
like
it.
a fight between Asmongold and Hasan, especially in this format, Asmongold will always win because Asmongold can engage with the facts more honestly than Hasan can. Hasan is like having to fight Asmongold on like 2 or 3 different levels here, where one, Hasan might legitimately be intellectually outpaced. I don't know. I don't actually know where this guy's mind is anymore in terms of like learning facts or anything.
Yeah, no.
And then 2,
I don't know what's going on.
Hasan is fighting on Twitch, which in terms of just the demographics of the audience are probably going to be more favorable towards Asmongold, we might guess. Like tend to be more white, tend to be more first world, tend to be more, you know, non-Muslim, Christian, whatever else. And then 3, Hasan is trying to do propaganda for everything. Hasan is no longer ever communicating on any factual basis. It's always through this cringy, like, Marxist analysis.
Yeah.
So Hasan is, like, on so many different levels trying to do this fight. Meanwhile, Asmongold can just read, the, you know, like an actual far-right propaganda piece from the UK and then just clobber Hasan over the head with every single thing he...
I mean, I've said this, too. He is extremely intelligent. He is well-spoken. And he has access to information that the average person doesn't have. Problem is, he doesn't talk about the facts. He just goes based off of whatever his biases are, and it's really fucking annoying.
Says on Hasan.
And if you disagree with him, he does nothing but just attack you. He's a fucking asshole.
Can't counter anything he's saying because Hasan doesn't exist to the world of fact anymore. It's pure political propaganda.
There's enough evidence to prove that.
So fucking cringe.
Can you give like an example of like a Hasan and Asmongold like talking point that would happen?
So like Hasan is going to be supportive of, and he will downplay Muslim extremist violence in Europe. He will do that. There have been people that have done this, and it's stupid when people do it. You shouldn't do it. It's cringe as fuck. Asmongold will exaggerate the fuck out of it, but when you have a normal human brain and it looks at a situation and one guy is hyper fixating and exaggerating it, and it's already a narrative you kind of want to believe in, which is what Asmongold is giving you, right? That all the Muslims are coming and killing and raping all the poor children. And then another person like Hasan is trying to sweep for it. You're going to probably just believe the guy who's exaggerating it more than the person who's going to sweep for it, especially when Asmongold's evidence is going to be plastered. Like, Asmongold has a huge boost here from all the social media algorithms that are feeding him all the videos that you need to see of the evil black people, and you've got all the talking points of the narratives from all the other politicians, and Hasan is a little bit more out here on an island for it. So, like, my guess is going to be that
I think
there's going to be a 54-minute video where Asmongold is going to be pulling bunk facts out of this stupid fucking, you know, far-right 250,000 raped children report, and then Hasan is going to be giving, like, political talking point.
And this is just like the CDC video that for New York that I just watched. Hey, come get this vaccine. It's not tested, and we just want you guys to get it. And you know what? You get to eat a cheeseburger and fries, even though we know that that's not good for your health. But it's okay. Just give us access to your body for this. This is my selling point. Give us your body. Something doesn't add up here. And it's the same thing with this. It's like, oh, look at all of this information. Look at all of these things that are backed up. You can actually pull that information on your own time and do your own recon. And you'll still come up with the arguing points that are winning versus your, no, that's not true. Sure.
Points and then calling Asmongold racist. So Asmongold is just going to come out looking a million times more informed and better on this issue than Hasan was. Hasan can't fight Asmongold on this platform. He can't do it.
And I think that's another reason why he wants
I know you're
to...
saying you can't fight him because like Asmongold is like dealing in facts, etc. But we probably disagree with like the quote-unquote facts that Asmongold is like putting forth. Why can't Hasan contest this?
because Hasan hates the West. So
that's a good
Hasan isn't
point.
going to give you like if I were to
That's a
fight
very good
Asmongold on this
point.
topic, then we would do the research. I would actually read the stupid fucking report, and then we would dig through the studies, and we would try to figure out like, okay, well, you know, what are the most effective solutions to this problem? But the problem is those effective solutions probably aren't incorporated within some Marxist framework that Hasan wants to analyze things through. So Hasan isn't going to care about the fact that there are going to be some places where the immigrants that come from these places just have a higher proclivity to crime, and there's probably going to be some solutions that don't fall squarely within the kill all billionaires and attack all capital owner class people. So
Yeah,
Hasan's
because
not
that shit is
interested.
That's a bullet
annoying.
he
It's like you're one of
he
those
won't, like,
people.
take.
Hasan will never.
at
No,
all.
he hates it, Paul. He's squarely in like this kind of like ML camp now. That's why he gets mad every time a black person or a trans person tries to bring up identity in his chat. He tries to like wave them all off, and he's getting frustrated with it because he just wants to move squarely into this campist, anti-Western, anti-first world, pro-second world,
Yeah.
Marxist-Leninist camp.
Because it's
This
bias.
is a way that Hasan is absolutely detrimental to like Democrats and or liberals, because you'll have Asmongold fighting him on something. Hasan, people will view him as like, oh, this is like a Democrat. This is like the Democratic side of it, and then he's gonna
repeat
come
what
out
that
looking like a
person said.
complete fucking retard.
A little bit, yeah. But
Yeah.
also, yeah, I mean, remember, the meta today is to just not engage with your
I like
political
that.
adversary.
I like this comment right here. Osman is 10% right. Hasan isn't even 10%. You're losing to 10%.
Adversaries ever, because your ideologies oftentimes won't survive contact. But here, Asmongold has found a really good vector to hit Hasan through. Hasan can never, ever, ever respond to legitimate criticisms about immigration or Muslim stuff, because Hasan doesn't want to analyze either of those two things, because they're always going to come off as more pro-Western and
Yep. He is.
anti-Western, I guess,
Yep.
if that makes sense. Because like Muslims are usually not coming from like first world places that they're immigrating to the West, and Hasan is always going to want like, or Asmongold is going to have a view of like Western culture in some regards is superior to the culture from some of these places, which to some extent is a true statement. People don't like to acknowledge that, but I mean, like, generally speaking, democratic regimes where the women have the right to go outside and not be, you know, getting 72 lashes because they sing a song without their fucking burqas on or whatever, like, this is generally a better thing. But Hasan can never, ever, 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 ever acknowledge any of that, because it would be acknowledging something good about the West.
Yeah. And again, that's fine. But don't sit here and say you're this type of person, and then when it's time for you to buck up, they're attacking me. It's like nobody's even talking about you directly. Someone asked you about the issue, and now you're making it about you. And I know I'm right, because there's enough evidence to prove that.